It really is just worth saying. This roamer is an amazing. Every time I mention anything good, I always get contradicted by the game. I was just about to say that it's really worth mentioning this roamer is an amazing off-roader as my roof gets... Okay, now that shouldn't have happened right there. Let's just be fair, my car has just started to hump the ground. Hello, and welcome to an episode of BeamNG.Drive Off-Road Series, Part 8, or 9. I think it's 9. Well, at least maybe. Anyway, you might notice that there's something different about the video, and that's going to be right now. Up in that little corner, up there or there, I don't know, I'm not used to using GoPros and crap. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing is, for some games like this, we're going to have a wheel cam. So you can see me, do the gear shift operation. Of course, this is an automatic, so, yeah. But anyway, the most annoying part about this is going to be doing the syncing up of the audio. Because the audio got to be synced up. Anyway, if we look here, well, we're off-road. Now, last episode I said I was going to take the road to the right. Last episode I went left. And so, what? Wait a sec. What? Is this that same trail? Well, let's see here. Also, sometimes the camera angle might not be always perfect, and plus, I actually can't see my camera because I'm using just a crappy GoPro, the normal Hero GoPro. And here it is. Yeah, so this is the entrance. Which means you can so if you have a car that doesn't cope with hills like this very well, you could very easily just bypass this little hill here. Of course, if you're like me, you go dip back down the hill after you've done the other route, but you know. Okay, let's go back up the hill. And also, if you notice, remember how I've said in some episodes how my wheel starts to come off in games? Well, you can see it's already starting to do it now. Just wobble, wobble, wobble. As I'm doing that, I wobbles my monitor too. Although my GoPro really isn't all that good, so it's either going to focus on my wheel or my monitor. And I'm hoping it does it on my wheel because the wheel's kind of more important to look at than my monitor. I'm going to start moving here. Oh jeez. You can't get that sort of articulation from independent suspension. This is an independent front suspension, as you can see there. And I've just stopped on the hill intentionally so that we can just see how good is this thing. Well, if you put your foot into it, yeah, it's pretty good. As I say, it's pretty good. It's not doing so good. So let's lock the diffs. Rear diff locked. Front diff locked. Now with the front diff, it kind of just crawls up the way. Now that was kind of unnecessary. As long as you come in with any sort of momentum, you can do it. But I don't care. So now that we have our diff flex off, this thing should just track nicely and it should drive pretty nice too. And back here on these little roads, it's pretty fun. It's so fun because even though it looks like there's just the tiniest bit of area, there's actually quite a lot of room to play around. I have this much room here to play around. So you can just screw around if you want to. Here's a sharp corner, and that's yeah. You can't really go around corners like that and play around, but you get what I'm saying. You can do, okay. This game is doing everything it can to make me look wrong. I'm crabbing. Let's reset it. And I don't know if you just heard that or not, but my phone just went off on Snapchat. So, the worst thing you can do, it's not text and driving, it's texting and driving off-road. So let's attempt to make this work. Okay, that's never gonna actually work. Let's go around here. And that's a treat. Let's stop. Okay. Okay, done texting. Seriously, Alkide. Yeah. Literally about 2 minutes into the video and already just completely screwing up all of my words because I'm a YouTuber, which means I should be able to talk. No, it means you don't talk at all, which means then you get more views because if you can't talk, it's funny. And I don't even do it intentionally. Now some people I would say might do it intentionally, and that looks like a decent sized little hill here. The decent sized little hill, you know, maybe if you're in some cars it might be an issue, but this thing, high range, no really off-road settings, just I'm just using my right foot and it goes up. Using your right foot is the best way to do anything. Unless it involves, you know, dying. If it involves dying, you might want to use your left foot. However, I'm just going to stick to my right foot. Okay, never mind. Brakes. Nah. My question is, how long is this trail? Because last episode, I thought the episode was way shorter than it actually was, because going through these trails just seems... It doesn't seem like it takes so long, even though it actually takes a lot longer than it seems. Because it's just fun, because you just see everything around you, and it's just nice. Outside cam for a sec. I think this looks pretty straight, so if you know me, I'm an American, and this is a straight road, so just give the beans. Yeah, about 40 miles an hour on this sort of trail, and beans got me killed. No, beans just slid me down the mountain. Oh, crap. Okay, now we're back here a little bit. This looks like a bad drop. This looks like the sort of thing that I had to deal with last episode. Except this, there's so much more room on the side, so if we look at this, I bet you that you could probably just drive along it slowly. Yeah, you could drive along this one slowly. That other one that I had last episode, no. This trail is already more fun because there's ups and downs and so much more. Okay, endless bumps. Okay, this looks a little bit straight, so give it the beans, and hopefully the beans won't kill me this time. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not going to. Never mind, it never did. Now we're out into a bigger dirt trail. That way, I believe, just leads to the road. This way should lead me to something interesting. However, this is the straightest road I've seen here, so the rear tire just spins a little. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, that's a little bit fast for this sort of road. Interior camera again. Now, if you wonder what I just put my hand on here for, that was to tighten the wheel back up, because right now, see, look, it's stiffer. But once it gets loose, I'll show you just how that looks. It's almost become just muscle memory for me to just go down here and tighten it. Because down here, there's a little tiny screw that's connecting into the little mechanism here that doesn't just move it like that and tightens. Don't know if you just understood any of that, but if you had a wheel like this, you'd know what I was talking about. I personally like the Thrustmaster wheels more than the Logitech wheels, mainly just because of the smoothness. With a Logitech wheel, you can't get the smoothness of this wheel. Then with a Logitech wheel, you do get that leather. On any Logitech wheel you buy, you get some really nice leather. And if I am correct, we are exactly where we were. Exactly where we were last episode and where we ended. We ended last episode right up there. And I actually had no clue how long it's on this GoPro, so if this GoPro just goes off at any time, that's why. And it doesn't want to do anything. So, let's lock our diff. Okay. Lock all of our diffs. With our diffs locked. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, not good. I wonder, I'm not going to go along the coast, but what I am going to do is I'm going to attempt to get onto that little island over there. Now my question is how deep does this get here? How deep does this get? And you know, this actually looks like a little small area for off-roading. It looks like there's little tiny trails and stuff around here. Like you can see how it's kind of mapped out how I'm following it. And then it would go here. Up onto this. Yeah. That's cool. Never been back here before. Yeah, I've actually never been on this part of the island before. I'm not lying. Do you think when I have 1,600 hours on this game, I would have eventually gone over here? But nope. Look. You know, I think I will end the episode here. No, well, not at this point in the video, but here in general. This is where this is where I'm going to end the video at, but we're not ending yet. So, well, okay, it looks like oh, look, I made my car smile. It's a happy car now. Although its left eye is broken. Although it has a turn signal broken, which I don't know what a turn signal would be, because headlights are like eyes. So what would a turn signal be? Now this is a test of, well, mainly articulation, because you see that right there? Yeah, you're not getting that from an independent suspension. See, look front? It's not articulating. The rear? Yeah, it's articulating. And also, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I would recommend that you go find out what those things mean, because I've already explained this sort of stuff about a billion times before. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit of a jump. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, let's try to go do my plan that I had just earlier, and try to go in onto that other island over there. And that door, if car doors open that much, that would be actually pretty amazing, because then you'd get into it really easily. But let's stop talking about doors, and let's start talking about water depth, and that's too deep. Just back up out of there. 90% engine, we had 90% engine flooding. Okay, so let's click here, and then I'm going to put a snorkel on here, so let's go to body. Now where is snorkel? There's snorkel, so select snorkel, and put a snorkel on my roamer. Now let's see how deep this thing can go now. Oh, that's still gonna be too deep, isn't it? Oh, if only my roamer was lifted about another foot off the ground, it would be better. Yeah, but look, it's way too deep. Okay, so if I just kind of try to go a little bit faster without revving the engine up, can I make it? Yes, I can. Yeah, I just made it. I mean, the engine basically got hydraulic, 90% engine flooding, but besides that, we're all good. That only took 5 million tries. Oh, well, now how am I going to get back to land? Yep. Anyway, let's off-road this island for a minute. Let's go right through the middle of it. It really is just worth saying. This roamer is an amazing... Every time I mention anything good, I always get contradicted by the game. I was just about to say that it's really worth mentioning this roamer is an amazing off-roader as my roof gets... Okay, now that shouldn't have happened right there. Let's just be fair, my car has just started to hump the ground. Okay, maybe my car won't hump the ground this time. Good car, you didn't hump the ground. I have another idea. So if I get a bunch of speed up, and then put the car in neutral, and I hit this, okay. So I'm gonna hit this, and then, so I'm gonna get a bunch of speed up, put it in neutral, and let's see if I can get across. Actually, you know, that's gonna be a stupid idea. I can't do that. So engine off. Come on, car, just roll forward a little bit more. Okay, no. So now that the engine hasn't sucked any water into it, let's start it. Yes, that's how you do it. That's how I should have done it from the first place. And, oh, jeez. A little bouncy here. Okay, let's see if I can drift my roamer. Come on, roamer, do it. Drift. Yeah, it's not gonna drift. My question is what else are we going to explore? We've already explored some of the main trails on the map. What else is there to explore? That's a little bumpy, that's a little bumpy. I mean, yeah, I can just go around the coastline like this, but still. Oh. I have an idea. I'm going to try to drift this thing. So brake, power on, swing it that way, and swing it this way. Perfect. Actually, I just saw something I want to do, so we're just gonna turn around here. Well, we can actually just pop up here, and here's the road. Hi, road. How are you doing today? Oh, depressed? Why is that, road? Oh, because no one drives to me. Oh, I'm driving on you. Yeah, but okay, whatever. I'm just gonna leave that road to do its own thing. Oh, that was a little bouncy. I'd love to see how far I could get a lifted Hirochi Sunburst all-wheel drive out here with open differentials. Except the Hirochi Sunburst has a viscous all-wheel drive system that you can put on it, and it also has traction control that will brake the wheel that is spinning so that it can send power to the wheel that's actually has traction. And we're back into the road. Well, I know this has been kind of a short episode, but we're gonna go find something fun to do and end the episode. This looks like a good place to end my episode. In the episode. Ah, crap. That wasn't meant to happen. Lock the diffs up. Okay, we're back in action. You know, I kind of like right here. So, hopefully you like this episode, and goodbye.